Well, hey there. In this video, we are calling out all stay-at-home moms who want to change their financial future and potentially dabble into the world of print on demand, especially Zazzle, because myself, Jen Clarke, and this is Elke Clarke, her and I are coaches and teach people how to make money online with Zazzle by creating profitable businesses. And in this video, we are talking about how to understand how you can get over certain desires, frustrations, fears, and also dreams that you might be thinking as a stay-at-home mom, thinking and figuring out how to change your financial future, because we know that it can be very scary sometimes making the leap into changing directions with your corporate job or even starting something new and feeling confident and comfortable in what decision you're making to change the way that you have income coming into your household. So today we're going to be talking about some wonderful people who have come into our community who have equally had desires, frustrations, dreams, and desires to tell you that you're not alone and that those people have overcome those obstacles and also reached those dreams and desires because they were able to push through it, work with us as coaches, and also feel confident in themselves going forward. And this video is to help you be inspired to say that it is possible to change things going forward so that you can start to make money online. We can never make any income claims, but here are some stories to help you feel comfortable about a possible decision that might change your financial future for the best in the future.
Exactly, because you know what? The only person limiting you is yourself, because you're not aware of what else is out there for you to take hold of and allow yourself to just dream bigger or try something different, because you may not even know what's involved, or you may have a lot of reservations because you've tried something before and you've had a bad experience or something like that. So we're going to really try to dive deep in this. And if you were thinking we're going to show you, which products to sell or whatever, that's not even the biggest hurdle. It's when you're in that right mindset of I can do this, then all of a sudden the other stuff falls into place. So we do teach that. We can tell you that we do that a lot with our clients. But the first thing is, even if when we teach the way to do that and sell, if our clients are not like believing in themselves and realize it's possible, then it's not going to work. And it's time and time again, it's been proven, not only within our community, but just in general, right? If you believe in something, you're going to find a way to make it work, or you're going to hear the information more as to what you need to do to make it work. And you're going to do the work, and you're going to stay accountable. And all of that depends on your original belief in yourself that it's possible. But if you don't know about how that can happen, or even maybe understand how you're feeling, then you're already stuck there, right? And we don't want that. We want to empower you. That's our mission. And we want to empower you to dream big, to achieve those goals, to figure it out for yourself, because it's so, in terms of how your business should look and what platform to use. And we love Zazzle because it gave us that freedom to literally do the things that we're going to talk about today in terms of overcoming those fears while reaching and achieving our desires.
So the first desire that you might have, and this will resonate with a lot of people who are watching this video, is understand how you can either use print on demand and especially Zazzle, because we're talking about Zazzle here, to make money online to hopefully replace your current income. Like I mentioned, we can't make any income claims. However, this is probably a desire for you, saying that if you want to continue to stay at home and be with your kiddos while they're growing up, you might have that fear on the back of your shoulder or itching at you saying, I need to go back to work to make sure that I still keep earning money for my household. And how can I potentially replace that income so that I can be more flexible and stay at home, right? And so this is a big desire for you if you want to do that and be able to work from home. However, there are certain fears that come with that desire. And maybe this desire is also a little bit even more, I want to say, in dire straits than just you going back after maternity leave, because we had one of our clients, her name is Wendy, and she actually needed to really replace her income because her family company was actually going bankrupt. And so this was an opportunity for her to really hone in on understanding the skill sets that she needed to make money online with Zazzle. She had no previous business experience using online platforms to make money. And she just saw this as an opportunity to make sure that she could stay at home and work and also replace the income that she was getting from her previous business and previous job. And that might be a fear of yours and also a desire where you really want to make sure that you can provide to your their household income, and not worry about the fact that it's a lower or higher amount, and also be able to stay at home and be flexible while you're taking care of your kids, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And we remember those days initially. She was almost like panicked and frazzled because that stress was on her shoulders, and yet she was having trouble just even like getting the tech down, which really isn't tech nowadays because it was a couple of years back. But it was also just because of the stress that she was under, it didn't allow her to just hear the information and allow her just to flourish the way she could. And yeah, now she's doing incredibly well, and she's actually one of our top. Uh, she's one of the top clients that we have that are selling on Zazzle, so it's awesome. Plus, her daughter's now getting involved.
I know, and her daughter's getting involved now, which is amazing. And a frustration that you might have as a stay-at-home mom, where you're thinking that you want to change venues of how you make money, and let's say you want to get into the online space, you might be overwhelmed and scared to take the leap to start something new. I've had so many friends of mine who have recently had babies and children, and I tell them about Zazzle, and they say it's really, really neat and it's an awesome opportunity, but they're nervous because they've had so many years of previous training. They know exactly what they need to do when they go to their job. It's 9 to 5. They know that they have these certain skills that they need to apply, or these certain tasks. And so everything is already kind of like a routine for them. And it's scary for someone to start something new and feel confident about understanding it, first of all, and then learning the new skill sets and feeling like it's an like that you're doing the right thing, right? We have so many people who have been nervous about taking the leap and saying, I'm going to go full on in, and no matter what somebody else says, either my partner or friends or even colleagues, which we'll actually get into in a minute in the next topic that we're going to discuss here, is that you're starting something new and you have to feel confident in yourself that you can do it and that you're worthy and that you are capable of doing it, even though you might not have the skill sets right now. Today doesn't determine tomorrow's future. And so if you understand that you can learn the skill sets and move forward, then you're able to create, this sort of base of things that you are able to build on, right? And that brings us to Michelle, who is one of our amazing clients right now. And she's actually joining us in Mallorca for one of our masterminds in the next couple of months, in-person mastermind for a Zazzle learning experience. And she started something completely brand new because she wanted to call something her own, and also obviously add to the family household income. But she had no previous experience of doing anything online. She was actually very crafty and artsy herself, but using her hands. So she would make physical art projects. And now she actually uses those art projects using watercolor and painting to create beautiful products online with her store on Zazzle. And she's just an amazing, story. And watching her journey from the beginning to now where she's at today has been just like absolutely amazing in terms of watching her progress and how much she's flourished, because it was very nerve-wracking for her at the beginning. She had no idea how to use the computer to create products, how to even use a scanner scan her images and put them up online. And now she's one of our top clients that has been with us for a really long time, and she's just absolutely flourishing on Zazzle.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a leap, and right, and also so much more involved, right? Because she's on the elderly side, so young at heart, but yeah, she it was going to be the first time that she ever even made money from something that she had done, because she was a total stay-at-home mom, but never like went out into the workforce, just always took care of the kids. And then the second thing is like, I still remember her getting all nervous because she couldn't even figure out how to do anything on the iPad or on her computer. And that was a huge learning curve for her because everything was new and different. But we supported her, we helped her through all that. And obviously now she's like, well, I just did this and I did that. And it's like, and it's so lovely to see that, because you don't even know what you can do unless you give it a shot, right?
Mm-hmm. And the next thing we want to talk about is your dreams, because we all have big dreams, right? And a dream associated with Zazzle, let's say you decide to now create something online and create a store on Zazzle, and your dream is to make money online, but also have people understand what you're doing and feel confident about your choice that you made to start working on Zazzle. This is a big one, which we've had multiple clients, especially one of our ladies who just came into one of our mindset calls. Her name is Anya. In the last week, she really expressed to us how nervous she felt explaining to her previous colleagues about what she does now after retiring from her previous profession as a teacher. And as a teacher, really well respected, kids, children, teenagers, even your colleagues look up to you because you are a teacher and you are, molding the minds of the future. And now she's completely changed and switched gears to create her own online business with Zazzle. And she had a hard time explaining to people what she does, and also feel like they would give her the respect, first of all, that she has now decided to switch professions, and also give her the same sort of, I want to say, I don't even know what the word is, but yeah, respect is a good one. Yeah.
It's interesting because, yeah, you're in a new area. A lot of people don't understand what Zazzle is. The first thing they'll maybe say is, oh, are you sure you want to do this? This sounds like a scam or something, which is so sad, because it just comes from people that don't understand the platform. It's definitely not a scam. Otherwise, Jen and I wouldn't be, living our best life, because we started in 2008 and we haven't looked back. It's just changed everything in terms of how well we've done on the Zazzle platform. But the thing that's coming through is identity, right? You, as soon as you say I'm a teacher, everyone goes like, oh yeah, and then they place you there.
Yeah.
Whereas it's like, I work on a platform that makes me money online or something like that. And one of the ways that we help clients through that, we go like, well, we make money with our creativity, or I work online and I have an online store. Like, people at least resonate with that. But then it's not that you need to have this identity. That's the most important part. It's just that you're used to that identity, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to have other people put you in a box so that you feel better. The whole point of this business, doing this online business, whether you choose Zazzle or not, but if you're going and doing a business where you want to shine and get, be excited and fulfilled, and not just because you're making money, but also because you're doing something which, first of all, Wendy and Michelle are in the same boat. They're like, I've never done anything like this for myself, and I'm so proud of myself. Like, that's where we want to take people. And so the identity association is really just like, can I be proud of myself just because nobody else understands? And it's not true, right? You can be proud of yourself without having to worry about what other people think. And it's just that you have to switch now, because before it was just easy. It's like, I'm a teacher, or I'm a lawyer, or I'm
I'm a doctor. Yeah.
a businesswoman, or I worked here or there. And so everyone goes like, oh, okay. And then there's like, I'm slotted. Whereas
Mm-hmm.
now everyone's going like, what do you mean? And it's not your job to help other people understand. The most important thing is that it's your job to take care of you, because you're on this journey. You're the one that wants this difference. You're the one that's so excited about the potential and the possibility. And so that's where you have to sit with that. And that client, Anya, was very happy to hear those words
Mm-hmm.
of wisdom, because it's true. It's a huge, courageous act to just say, to tell yourself, I am going to do this now, and it's scary, but I'm going to do it.
Yeah. No, it's very true. And so if you can hear that ring true, is that yes, you don't have to tell anyone else and prove to anybody else what you're doing, as long as you feel comfortable and confident yourself.
Yeah.
And then the last one that we want to talk about is a fear, because there's a lot of fears also associated with starting a new business, and especially being a stay-at-home mom. You know, you've had this time, depending on the time of when you're watching this video, if you've been a stay-at-home mom for a month, or maybe you've been a stay-at-home mom for, at the end of your maternity leave, and you're trying to make certain decisions, and you might have certain fears of, let's say, starting something new, and can I also compete, and can I make a difference and make a change, right? And having the fact that, like, do you go back to work, or do you start something new and really get in it? And there might be the fear of the competition. Maybe you've looked up what Zazzle is right now, and you say, well, there's no way that I'm going to be able to compete, because there's already so many people out there who are making money online, who are posting those products for sale. And how am I supposed to be able to provide anything to serve customers? How am I supposed to be able to make a certain amount of money each month to replace the income that I bring into the household now with my current job? And this is something so big for so many people who have started out on Zazzle, and not only just maybe the majority of people, but understanding that you can overcome that fear. And we have one of our clients, Joanna, and she recently decided to switch from a completely different online business to start doing print on demand. So she has some understanding about realty on, like, what's that called? Oh my gosh. Um, my words are slipping from me. She knows how to sell retail online.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
I was a realtor for some other reason. Real
No, she's not in real estate.
retail online. So she has an idea about selling, and so an online business is fine, and she feels good and confident about that. So she's not a stay-at-home mom, but this is where you can relate with her fear of competition from starting with something completely new, because she said to herself as well, I'm already skilled in what I'm doing online, but how can I compete on the Zazzle marketplace, and am I actually going to start making money, because there's so many people out there? And she came into our program, and she has been maybe working on Zazzle now for the last couple of months, not very long, and she is very confident now with our coaching and our help to actually sell. And she is selling new designs that she's made previously in the last couple of weeks, because we've helped her with understanding how to really hone in on your own specific niche, and also understand that each individual person brings their own presence and unique advantage to selling, right? Not everyone is going to be able to sell the same. And even if you're creating something in a similar niche as other people who are out there on the Zazzle marketplace, every single one of the person who is a designer on Zazzle has something unique to bring to the table. And you just have to really hone in on your avatar or your perfect customer, and know and be confident in yourself as a seller or a designer, that you're able to touch those people, right? And to communicate with those people, and to sell your goods to them, because you're providing a service that fits a need.
Yeah. And just want to take it one step further. It's really like persons get overwhelmed when they don't see a clear path, right? Because they go like, well, how can, and a lot of self-doubt comes in there in terms of like, well, I don't even understand what these people did in order to make this type of design, or I can make a design like that, but mine don't look as good as these people that are already selling, etc. And I think that having someone in your corner where they can sort of help you with like suggestions, or practicing your craft so that you get better and better, like a swim coach or a basketball coach, or like any kind of coach where you're trying to do something and then the coach says, okay, try a little bit differently, or add this or do that. And then all of a sudden you realize, well, it's not that I never could do it, it's just that I didn't know how to do it. And then that competition fear just disappears, because like as Jen said, or she's already selling, Joe's selling already, and she never thought she could compete, but she is. Yeah.
Yeah. And so after all of these amazing things, so we went through desire, frustration, dream, and fear, what is the solution to help you start selling online with Zazzle if you want to change the way that you're making money? And if you're a stay-at-home mom, stay at home completely, and keep continuing that cycle of looking after your kids and making money online during the same time that you're doing that, is to get help with Zazzle coaching, and get tips and understand things through advice. We have some really great free downloadables for you in the description of this video. and also an amazing 3-day mini challenge that will help you set up your store, post your first product for sale, and also help you with Pinterest promotion, understanding how to get into the world of Zazzle and start from scratch. It is completely free. Not only is the 3-day mini challenge completely free, all you have to do is put in your email, but starting an account and starting to post products for sale is absolutely free on Zazzle. So there's no investment for you at this point in time. Obviously, if you want to receive coaching from myself and Elke at that higher level, then we have some amazing courses that you can come into. But just feel confident in yourself that you are able and capable of doing this. And there's so many people in the world and also in our community that Elke and I have spoken to who have those same desires, frustrations, fears, and dreams, and have overcome all of those things and also achieved those things because of the fact that they were just confident in themselves and also got the right advice and the right coaching and just kept with it. There was actually something that I just listened to, and I want to bring this in to kind of wrap everything up. I was listening to one of our coaching calls for coaches that we pay for, and he said that there's one word in the English dictionary that will guarantee success, which was really interesting. And that one word was persistence. If you can think of any other word, so a lot of people said love, courage, hard work ethic, all that stuff. But the word that is all encompassing is persistence, because if you keep trying and learn new skills and overcome those obstacles, it doesn't mean that it's going to be absolutely perfect and easy, but persistence will help you get there.
And that's what we want for you, is to get there. So start with our free 3-day course and then go from there and see how it goes. And don't be afraid to ask for, the help or make it a decision too quickly about whether or not it's good for you, because I would hate for you to not even give it a shot and rather be persistent.
Yes. So make sure you click on those links in the description of this video, sign up for the 3-day mini challenge, comment on this video, and also subscribe / also send this video to someone who might be interested in learning about how to be a stay-at-home mom and make money online with Zazzle. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Take care.